Okay. Oh, I've seen this. I saw this on fucking on YouTube or Facebook.
Yeah,
So
I saw it on Facebook too originally. I just went to the
so
TikToker.
which character would be the strongest? So you got Bakugo with every quirk,
Hmm.
Gojo with every curse, Sasuke with infinite chakra, or Kaido with every devil fruit. Now, I'm gonna say this again. I don't know who Kaido is, but I can tell you out of these three, out of Bakugo, Gojo, and Sasuke, Gojo's winning. And the reason why I say that is because quirks are just tiny little superpowers. We've already explained how quirks need to just kind of be out of their own.
Bakugo's the weakest link. Let's just go ahead and drop him.
Bakugo out.
Knowing
Sasuke.
all four, he's the weakest link.
Sasuke infinite chakra. I've seen Sasuke get whooped at the beginning of a fight, so that's infinite chakra. So and I'm saying that coming from a Sasuke fan.
Yeah.
I love the Uchiha. The Uchiha are like everything to me. I got Uchiha tattoos. I got I'm about to get a Sasuke tattoo, but anyways, like I love Sasuke. Sasuke and Madara, my two favorite characters. But Gojo with every curse technique washes. He is literally a god, like in that show. In Jujutsu Kaisen, nobody can touch him. They literally built a barrier to let everybody else in, but to keep him out because they were like, we can't fuck with this man, and he still broke the barrier.
Gojo's too OP. Well, because his own technique is too OP. The whole infinite, like you can't touch him.
Yeah.
Bakugo weakest link, get him out of here. Sasuke infinite chakra. I mean, he's strong, and infinite chakra would make him strong as fuck in his universe. But versus Gojo, no, he's not being Gojo.
Washes.
Kaido with every devil fruit. There are a lot of OP devil fruits. I wouldn't
There's
even.
also a lot of
Kaido
shit.
in his verse is the strongest. He's basically the Gojo within his own verse.
Okay.
But Gojo is broken in his verse. Kaido's just super strong in his verse. And then give him like the super crazy touch you turn to a toy. He can't touch Gojo. And I think that's going to be the end all be all. Gojo with all these crazy techniques and you can't touch him. I don't think it's possible.
If you can't put your hands on an already broken character, like you physically can't touch them, you lost.
Yeah, no power, no nothing
You're
would
losing.
be able to reach him. So
You're losing. And then if he does his domain expansion, you're done. You're dead. You're literally dead.
now, the most recent arc that I've read up to, obviously in JJK, they managed to somehow get around that, and I will have to go back to see exactly how they did it, and then
For Gojo's
research.
domain expansion.
Yeah, and
I will say, and hear me out. Just like Madara had to die because he was too broken. They had to put Kaguya in there with Black Zetsu to betray him. And
it
shit.
wasn't an ass pull. It wasn't an ass pull. Like the villains, they planned the whole thing to get him,
Okay.
and it
I'm about to
actually
say-
ended up working.
I'm about to say they would of course have to write that shit because
Obviously.
Gojo to me is like Madara, like Edo Tensei Madara.
Yeah.
Like just too broken.
He's just broken.
Nobody can handle it.
But
hell, the people at his
figure it
own
out.
school are trying to kill him. Like
They hate him. They're not trying to kill him.
They have definitely in the first season. They definitely alluded around the fact of getting rid of him. They never said it.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get rid of him because if he decided to, he's like Superman, like Superman World 3, like past the comics. Like if he went bad, nobody would survive. Literally nobody. The only person who might be able to is not Itadori, the other one from Jujutsu Kaisen 0, because he's fucking broken too.
I still haven't
They
read
call
it yet.
him they call him the next Gojo because
I
he's
haven't read it.
absolutely.
I
I know,
haven't
but
read
I'm just saying, like, this kid is absolutely broken. Like when he comes back, when we see Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 come out, like the kid, if they play it like they did in the manga, like he comes back to the school, like he leaves, goes to the United States, then he comes back to Japan, not Gojo, but the other kid, and he comes to Itadori. Itadori's been training for years, like all this shit, and he fucking bodies Itadori, bodies him. And Itadori, and I wouldn't say Itadori's one of the strongest MCs we've ever seen, but he's definitely like he's strong, you know.
I mean, yeah, of course, he's not one of the strongest. I mean, he's not even like the strongest of his own verse, but he can hold his own. Especially when him and his boy get together, they can hold their own.
Well, Sasuke and Naruto get together, you know.
Of course, they're basically the Sasuke and Naruto of the JJK verse.
I'm gonna be honest. Jujutsu Kaisen is pretty much Naruto, like Team 7 with the girl.
I didn't say it,
but I still like it. I'm still gonna watch it.
yeah,
Just
hell
like
yeah,
you watch.
it's still good. It's Naruto, obviously more condensed. I feel
Yeah.
done a little better
Yeah.
in certain aspect. But Naruto still hits home. You know, JJK hasn't made me go
Yeah.
yet. You know what I mean?
Because it's not one of those things. I think they're shooting out a lot more quantity than quality. Not saying that things aren't good, but back in the day, they were making One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, expecting those to go thousands of episodes, not thousands, but like into the 1,000 episode range, right? Unless they're true in that now, and we just don't know it. Because back in the day, let's be honest, we didn't know that the Naruto we watched on Toonami on Thursday nights was going to be 1,000 episodes later. You know, like we didn't know that. So they may be doing that now. We just don't know. But I would feel like they would say something. But who knows? Because even the manga was out back then too. But there's some mangas that have already finished, like Fire Force is pretty much done.
Yeah. Oh, did you read the end?
I did not read the end. I don't want to.
I mean, not like read the end. Read like
Do I know the end?
Do you know the end or know of the end?
I saw something alluding to it.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
It's essentially. I haven't read it, so I don't know. I can't ruin it for you. But they finally made the final connection. Remember, I told you the two shows are linked. The end is like,
From Soul Eater.
Yeah, it's finally they make the connection. You're
I still don't fucking see it. I'm gonna have to go on
finish
YouTube
it,
or something. I'm gonna go on YouTube and I'm gonna look up like why is that connected. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Smooth Jazz. 98.7. But nah. All right, so today, what are we calling them? Otakans?
Otakis. Otakuans. Otakuans.
So Otakuans today. As you can actually see, it's going to be more of an informational podcast today, only because the fall season's coming out. Fall season anime is coming out. So fall season 2022. Now, we went on my anime list. Sponsor us. We went on my anime list. We went on my anime list, and we added a list of the animes that we're looking most forward to. Now, this isn't all the episodes or all the shows that are coming out in the fall season of 2022. But these are the ones we're looking most forward to, and we did add a couple on here that I think you said there's a couple on here that you've seen other people are most interested in.
Yeah,
right?
they're looking forward to as well.
Yeah, so kind of gonna just roll into our plan to watch. Explain it. If we don't know the anime, the Japanese, the Japanese name for it, we'll just click into it and actually put it on there. But there's a few that are coming out. I know me personally, I needed to catch up these past couple weeks or these past couple days on animes. Like we were watching Harem in the Labyrinth. I had to catch up on that, Black Summoner, stuff like that. But this is fall 2022. For you, let me ask you this question before we dive into the full list. What is the one show or returning show that you are looking most forward to watching this next season?
Jesus Christ, that's a hard question. Have you seen the list?
I have, but I know what I'm looking forward to the most.
Oh man,
there's two. For me.
So I have never read the manga Chainsaw Man, but I have never seen something hyped up for so long that I have no idea what the show's about. Just guy with a chainsaw on his head, but I want to see this show because everyone just says it's amazing. So definitely Chainsaw Man, Spy Family. It's cute. I like the show. I want to see that too. But of course, anything with a long ass name, and we're definitely going to get into that one. Yeah, I want to see that. so especially isekais. Yeah. Isekais are my number one thing. How about yourself?
For me, I'm a Bleach otaku. So I'm looking forward to Bleach. The 1,000-Year Blood War is going to be fucking great. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, and I know I was bitching about it before about like Disney taking over it because Disney fucks up a lot of things. But the thing is I read that they finished it and then gave it to Disney. So they finished it. It's not Disney creating.
No. They just have streaming rights to it.
No. So here's the thing. When they first announced it, and this is we talked about this marketing. People market things wrong. They marketed it as that they were finishing the show. So. But now you get into more details. They just are streaming the show already made. Yeah. But the also problem is having streaming rights. They are allowed to like censor things and kind of not show certain parts of it under their contractual obligations.
You act like you're going to watch it on Disney Plus anyway. So
that's what I was about to say. I will be watching this either online, Sailing the High Seas, or on Crunchyroll. So
They did say something about they were going to if it's on Crunchyroll, it might come out a little later though.
Okay.
So,
but on the high seas.
Yeah, most definitely. That's how I watch my shows.
It'll be out. It'll be out. So that's the first one I'm looking forward to the most. All right, so let's go ahead and roll into this list. I think we have about 15 that we're looking forward to the most. We'll just start with this first one. So I actually put you on this anime. So Bastard Season 2.
I'm the one who told you that the second part came out.
I know, and that's funny. So I didn't even know part 2. Well, I knew I saw extra episodes, and then you texted me like literally that night and was like, "Hey, part 2." Like I'm watching I was like, "Fuck, I haven't even watched it yet." So
yeah,
like you've been watching it, so you tell us about that because I haven't started watching part 2 yet.
I mean, it's honestly the same as the first part. It's just a continuation, like a core 2 or the second core to it. It's just continuation from where they left off. You know how in the end he ended up dying. Well, he came back. Obviously, it's his show. So he ends up coming back, and they kind of explain how he comes back, and he's kicking ass, taking names, actually fucking names, just kicking ass. The show's pretty good still. The music, the score is amazing. The women are still beautiful, hot as hell. So it's awesome.
It's a metal anime, and I mean for those of you who haven't watched it, we talked about it a few episodes ago. We talked about Bastard coming out on Netflix. It is on Netflix. It's pretty much a metal ecchi anime. So he does a lot of fucking, but it's not even really fucking. He does a lot of touching, and then he moves on. You know, it's like it gets there, but then he's like, "Nah, I'm good, fam." You know, but it's very metal. Big hair, rock and roll in the background.
The hairstyles, like the crazy mullets and shit. I love it.
Yeah, it's great. So the next one, so Bleach. 1,000-Year Blood War.
Of course.
So we just talked about that. Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War is coming out soon. It's coming out in October, I believe. I think I saw October 10th.
October 10th, yeah.
Yeah, I watched the trailer again the other day.
I think they said somewhere that at like New York Comic-Con, they're going to like premiere the first episode on October 8th, but it's going to be hitting streaming services on October 10th. So yeah. I'm not a big fan of Bleach, but I'm still going to watch it because it looks beautiful. It looks amazing.
I still need to actually catch up because his forms, and from what I've read, his form that he has in the beginning of the show, that new form he has with the hollow arms, is like shown at the end of these last like filler arc-ish that they did. You know, kind of in between Aizen and this, him losing his Soul Reaper powers and all that shit.
Yeah.
So we got to look that up. Now, this next one, Blue Lock. I'm not a big sports anime fan. I know you're not a big sports anime fan. You did say, though, that people are looking forward to this. So, I mean, what have you seen, people? I'll click on it so we can kind of get a good view about it. But
I haven't necessarily been seeing people talk about this show, but there are a huge part of the anime community that love sports animes, and just like the Haikyuu,
I actually kind of
up there apparently with that, like in popularity, well written mangas, sports mangas. This is on the level as Haikyuu, so
okay. So I mean, it's obviously just a soccer anime.
Yeah,
I mean that's really what it is.
Hella dramatic as fuck. Probably have some special moves. It's gonna be good, I guess, if you like that type of stuff. But
is it gonna be like Shaolin Soccer? Remember that movie? That was a great fucking movie.
Shaolin Soccer, the live action movie, like the old school one.
Yeah, the old soccer movie where they were like kung fu masters.
Yeah. Like, it was funny as shit. I don't think it's gonna be like that. It's just gonna be over dramatic high school soccer players, most likely.
All right, so Boku no Hero Academia 6th season. My Hero Academia. Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to that one as well, especially after binging My Hero 5 seasons for fucking 2 weeks straight. Definitely looking forward to that. Apparently you were telling me like the war's coming and like it's going to be just action packed from here on out. I guess you were saying something about it from the manga or what's going on. So definitely looking forward to that. If y'all haven't checked out My Hero, you still got some time. Maybe I binged it day in and day out. You may have the time to as well.
Honestly, they are moving into like that war arc of the anime, the final war arc.
Yeah.
So I think I don't know how far they're going to go. Obviously, where they currently are in the manga is
Yeah.
a second part of that final war arc, kind of like a time skip in between. So they might end it where that time skip is in between.
So side question. So the Wano arc in One Piece, right?
Mhm.
When I posted on our Instagram, go follow us, Otaku Acta underscore. When I posted that apparently in Black Clover right now in the manga, they are in their air quotes Wano arc. So the question for me is, what is the Wano arc? Because you don't know, I don't know One Piece. So is the Wano arc like a war arc? Is it like what kind of arc is that?
So we have been in the Yonko saga of One Piece. That's like, obviously you have arcs, but then you have a saga that's a culmination of arcs. So it's been the Yonko saga, and the war arc, or the Wano arc, is the ending of the Yonko saga. It's the everything being brought together finally, the culmination of everything in the final ending. Not the ending of the show, not the final war of the show,
but all the shit we've been doing
war of the show. Yeah, a lot of stuff that's been leading up to this. The whole I want to be the Pirate King. I have to beat the Yonko. This is that war to check that box.
Well, and nobody's comparing, right? Like I love fucking Black Clover. I got the flag and everything. And I'm not comparing Black Clover to One Piece. There's bigger fan base One Piece. I get it. But I'm just saying they said that they were in their Wano arc, as in comparing the arc they're in now in Black Clover. They're in that big culminating ending where something big is going to happen that's going to make sense. Everything's going to make sense.
Yeah.
So,
but just remember one thing.
I'm looking forward to that.
Who are they comparing to? It's the Wano arc, exactly. We're the gold standard. We're basically the Michael Jordan of the anime world.
Yeah, well, not anymore because Michael Jordan retired, and that was Naruto.
But we ain't retired yet. We still going.
I know, but Naruto retired, so you got your spotlight because Jordan retired.
Okay, Shaq retired. We going to talk about his 3 points?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay,
Naruto was the golden standard, and it retired so you could take over and be the young buck that you are.
You passed the buck.
Young buck. You're like the Kobe to Jordan.
One Piece is older than Naruto.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. By like 3 years, I believe. Naruto came out in 99. Yeah, One Piece came out like 96 or 97.
I gotta look this up. All right, pause. Everybody pause. All right, pause. We're gonna look this up. Let's see. We gotta prove this wrong.
Are we talking anime or manga?
Anime.
Okay. I think the anime came out in either 98 or 99 then.
Okay, so One Piece, that's manga. When did One Piece? First episode date, October 20th, 1999.
So they came out around the same time.
Okay, so you're right. So I was wrong. I was actually thinking of something else. I was thinking 99 of another show. Naruto, 2002.
2002?
I give it to you. I'll give it. I can agree.
The older brother.
I can admit that.
So One Piece is the older brother of Naruto, but Naruto got his shine. It did what it needed to do, and now the older brother has to go ahead and finish it up.
Now Dragon Ball came out in 1986.
Old ass nigga. We don't need to talk about him.
1986. All right. Anyways, let's get back to this. All right. I'm just saying Naruto was the golden standard, but Naruto was more popular at one point, and then it kind of just because Boruto. Anyways, Shippuden ended a long time ago, but not a long time ago.
2017.
2017. So since then, it's been irrelevant. Anyways, so Chainsaw Man, same thing. I'm very excited to see Chainsaw Man only because nobody knows about it. I mean, I haven't read about it. You haven't read about it. I don't know many people who really know about it. I just saw Blood and Carnage, and I was like, I'm fucking in. I'm in. I'm there.
It seems like, well, of course, all my groups, the manga readers have been hyping it up for so long, and then once it was announced to have an anime, that everyone's just been excited for it. And it's like, okay, has anyone ever read it? Who's actually read it? Oh, that one guy's read it. So, yeah, I want to see it because I want to see what the hype is about.
Same.
What's this?
All right, so Fotuko or Futoku no Guild. So this one we just saw this a second ago and we added to it because we said harem, say less. Um, so I guess so. It's Kikuru Madden is a monster hunter with excellent performance because of his particular job in the forest, but he decided to quit it because of fear wasting his own youth. So
We know what that
I'm
means.
guessing it's gonna be a slice of life anime.
Boom, chicka, wow, wow. Wait, what? I feel like we got two different things.
Oh, see, you're perverted because you have Hisoka in your background. I, on the other hand, know that this is going to be a slice of life anime with maybe little fighting here and there.
Everybody's holding weapons. I don't think it's going to be slice of life, bro.
He says he quits it. He quits being a monster hunter because he's fearing that he's wasting his youth.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably just going to be fucking and ducking.
But then he died. I think it might be a little bit more action than a slice of life. Maybe not a super action-packed shonen, obviously.
But it's
but
definitely going to be a little bit of slice of life.
Are we thinking? What's that one show where he like stopped being a hero? I quit
Retired.
The hero. Yeah,
I quit the hero
that
party.
level because they had a little action in there too, or less than that.
I think it's going to be either at that level because he goes back. Like the quitting the hero party, like he goes back and helps fight a little bit. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll watch. I'll watch it.
Well, we're obviously.
The problem is that if this is a slice of life, but it has a little action, it's not going to happen until a few episodes after like the first 3 or 4, and so I have to wait like weeks or months just to fucking get any action out of this shit. So we'll see.
We'll see.
But this one's on you. I don't fucking care. So this is JoJo Bizarre's Part 6, Stone Ocean Part 2.
Fuck
God,
yeah.
So many parts.
So, obviously, we have the Part 6 or the 6th installation of the JoJo franchise. This is his daughter, like the one everyone thinks of when they think of JoJo with the hair sticking out of his hat, out the back of it like that. This is his daughter, Jolene. And it's just the part 2 of what they already started on Netflix. I don't necessarily like that they're breaking it up at 12 episodes at the time. I haven't even started it, but apparently it doesn't even finish the whole thing. So it's going to be another 12 and probably another 12 because most of the seasons are like 48 episodes long. So
it's going to be JoJo Part 6, Stone Ocean Part 2, Part 1.
No. This is Part 6, Part 2, so it's gonna be Part 6, Part 3.
And then they didn't,
6,
and then
Part 4.
they didn't finish it. So then it's gonna be Part 2, Part 1, then Part 2, Part 2.
No.
3.
No. Okay, you're fucking with me. I'm like, wait, no, not at all. No. So yeah, most likely it's going to end up being like 4 parts. But I love JoJo. People say this is not necessarily their favorite one. Actually, a little bit of information because I've been following JoJo for a few years now. The writer of JoJo actually didn't even want to animate this because it's not his personal favorite JoJo that he's written. He didn't want to animate this. He actually wanted to skip it and go straight into the Part 7, which is kind of like in a different timeline of the whole JoJo thing. But then you realize that you have to animate this because how this ends is kind of the reason why Part 7 exists. So just a little bit of information.
So next we got Mob Psycho 103.
Fuck yeah. I'm watching it.
Part 3, Season 3. Love it. I'm going to be honest, I don't even remember any of the storyline of Mob Psycho. Just the fighting. Just the fighting.
Doesn't matter.
It's pretty good. That's all I remember is the fighting. So I'm going to have to rewatch.
Storyline. I remember
the blonde kid. I remember the blonde kid being like, I'm going to fuck with Mob, and then he gets washed.
So I remember in the second season, like there's this criminal organization of like other people who have magic or whatever they call it in the show, and they're trying to like telekinesis. Yeah, so they're trying like kidnapping other people with telekinesis to add to their criminal organization, and then Mob shows up and basically beats everybody ass and starts to gain friends along the way.
Mob Psycho remind me of Saitama. Just like his nonchalant funniness.
Oh, that blank attitude, like, huh?
Yeah. Huh? What are you saying?
And I love it because of that, too, because the main character doesn't have to have so much personality for the show to be good. If the surrounding characters make the show great itself, let the supporting cast do their work, too.
True. I give him that. So, next we got Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury. Go ahead. You know how I feel. Look, Iron Blood Orphans is hands down one of my favorite anime of all times, right? Because they they struck a diamond with that one. Like they were mining, hitting rocks, and they finally hit a diamond. There's some good mobile suits out there that are decent, but something that really sat. And I know for a fact because I've talked to some mobile suit fans that Iron Blood Orphans is literally one of the most top tier Gundam. Mobile Suit Gundam. It's either really loved by most of the community or it's really hated because it's not like the other Mobile Suit Gundams.
So why can't we find the fucking Gundam then every time we go somewhere?
And I will say that I know that fucking pissed me off. And I try to find a fucking Barbatos every time we go to any fucking anime store, and I can't fucking find one. But I will say that their last Mobile Suit Gundam movie was ass. Hathaway was ass. Absolute fucking trash, and I hated it. You can't follow the storyline. There was nobody in my house. I had no distractions. I put a fucking dip in, and I sat on my couch and I fucking stared at the TV, and I was like, "What the fuck? This is stupid. Like, makes no sense. I mean, it makes sense for what it is, but like in any storyline, they start the movie off like we're supposed to know what happened before that. Like, you know how many timelines there are from the Calamity War all the way up till here? Nobody cares.
It's too many, honestly.
It's too many. There's too many timelines." That's why I liked Iron Blood Orphans, because they just said, "Yeah, Calamity War happened. Here's a new story."
Yeah, it's
like, you know. So, but with the Witch from Mercury, I mean, we'll see, right? It's a show. I'm assuming. So
this is targeted at obviously the MSG or the Mobile Suit Gundam fans. There is a fandom. They're going to watch every single Mobile Suit Gundam that comes out. But honestly, the reason why I don't like the Gundam or the mecha animes is kind of the same reason why you don't prefer JoJo's after a certain point. They're not fighting. They're just getting into this robot suit and fighting each other. Now, unlike in Iron Blood Orphans, he was a badass.
Oh yeah.
But in other ones, it's like if you have a pretty powerful suit, then you can beat everybody else. And if yours suck, if you're fodder, you're going to die like fodder. So
I will say, I'm gonna watch it. It is Mobile Suit Gundam, and I've seen every single Mobile Suit Gundam. I will say.
Have? Okay.
I have seen every single one because and I have this thing, and I feel like you know this about me. I can't talk shit about it if I haven't experienced it or watched it or seen it. So, like, I talk about JoJo because I tried to watch it and it was asked to me. I can't talk about One Piece because I've only seen 115 episodes of that, so I can't really have a conversation. Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blood Orphans was the greatest fucking thing Mobile Suit has ever fucking done, in my opinion. Unicorn was pretty good. Now, The Witch from Mercury, I'm just going to have to watch it. I'm just going to have to watch it and see what happens. Apparently, it's about a girl who goes to the School of Technology. She ends up finding the Gundam variant Barbatos, because that is Barbatos. It is Barbatos' variant. That's the OG. That's the first ever Gundam frame that was built. And Barbatos is a variant from the first ever Gundam frame.
Yo, nice.
So we'll see. It's about a girl who goes to school, and I guess she dominates the Mobile Suit Gundam industry. Who knows?
You're gonna have to suggest a couple of them. If you say you've seen a lot of them, suggest like the top ones, and maybe I'll watch it and
I'll list every single one out on my phone, and I'll go through them, and I'll tell you which ones to watch. I know you've already you finished Iron Blood Orphans, right?
Yeah, I finished it.
Yeah, you finished it. So like with them dying and all that nonsense, yeah. So there's I know Unicorn is pretty decent, and there's a couple more. I'll give them to you. Yeah. I'll let you look at those. So this next one, this is the one you told me about. This one, he became this farming skills or some shit.
So the name of this show is
I somehow became
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I somehow became stronger by raising farming related skills.
So that means it's going to be awesome. The longer the name, the better the show.
The longer the name, the better the anime. So, I'm assuming this is going to be, to me personally, I think this is going to be a slice of life originally, like at first, and then it's going to get into obviously we see women, of course, like always,
harem,
and then harem. He aims to be a top-notch farmer, has refined farming skills, reach max level somehow, and once his pinnacle is a farming skills, somehow his life changes. So we'll fucking see what happens. I mean,
I have noticed this type of anime where they're trying to, whenever they have this type of slice of life, they move quickly through I'm at level 1 and now I'm at level 100. They probably do that within the first 2 episodes. So I don't expect it to drag out for 5-6 episodes before he finally becomes OP. So I think it might be a little more than slice of life. He's going to be doing some crazy shit, obviously.
We'll see. I mean, another again. I watched those long ass winded anime fucking isekai ones, so we'll see. Um, this next one is Shinobi no Itaki. Itoki. Sorry. Um, I don't know what this is about. You told me about this one. It doesn't have. That's its name. There's no English name to it. After surviving an attack from a rival Kuga clan, Itoki Sakuraba, an ordinary boy, discovers that he is the 19th heir of the Iga ninja. Itoki learns to become an Iga ninja, clan ninja, and joins the war between the Iga and the Koga clan. So,
Yeah, it's a ninja anime.
and it's a little ninja anime.
Depending how bloody they are, how much like real
I think the
awesome
violence is
shit.
what's gonna make this show
Yeah,
good.
like if the violence looks great, like great animation, great choreography, it's going to be a great anime. It doesn't have to be super deep. It's the Shinobi anime. It's about ninjas killing each other.
It looks like he's gonna be like in school, and he's gonna find out like, oh, I'm a ninja, and people are gonna try to kill him and shit.
So now
we'll
he's
see.
balancing school life and being a ninja. And I hope
Yeah.
they don't make it like then this is his love interest and this is going to be about how they fall. Please don't do that. But luckily, and this is why I like anime, they don't make anime in that focus. Like, oh, he has to fall in love with a girl by the end of this. No, I got to be the fucking king of the pirates by the end of that. Bitches can come second.
Yeah. All right, so next one, Spy Family Part 2, baby.
Yeah.
Spy Family Season 2. I'm all about it. Anya-chan.
It's so cute. I have to.
I'm all about it. I mean, if you guys don't know about Spy Family yet, you're slacking.
Anya Fortune.
I will say, and again, this is one of the only slice of lives I like, Spy Family, because it is really. I mean, there's some like cool little, karate things here or there, mom. But this is a slice of life anime.
Yeah,
it
is
is
100% all the way. No fighting at all.
Yes, and I actually really love the show. So
well, Anya did knock that one kid out. That was a pretty good.
she fucking mink. But I think it's going to be really good coming out.
I think the
next
fact
one's,
that it turned honestly, before we got into this one, I think the fact that it turned around so quickly, it ended, and they're like, "Hey, yo, it's coming back though." The next, not this next season, but the one after that. So they knew it was popular. They knew.
Season 1, Part 2, Part 12.
They better ended it with this one though. Not end it, but end the season. It better not be like a Part 3, Part 4, Part 5 type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So this next one. So this is reincarnated as a sword. I became the sword by transmigrating. So reincarnated as a sword. It's an isekai. I'm watching it.
Okay, that's all it needs to be. just be an isekai.
It's an isekai. Hero Tensei. I never read the synopsis first, so I'll kind of skim it. So the hero Tensei Shitara Ken Deshiti differs from your standard otherworldly protagonist in that he is reincarnated as a sword. Beginning his quest by spawning in the middle of the beast-ridden forest, he encounters an injured girl frantically fleeing for her life, saving her from her assailants. The pair acquaint. So hear me out. If this is him as a sword the whole time and all he does is talks, I'm gonna kind of be upset. If he can do what they can do in the Soul Eater, where like he can turn into a sword and then turn back into a human and like do quests, or not quests, but like hang out, then I'm cool with it. It'll be a little annoying. I'm still gonna watch it, but it'll be a little annoying if he's just a sword the whole time and doesn't like, because Soul Eater, he goes into a scythe and then he goes back into his human form. Then he goes into a scythe, back and forth, back and forth. Maybe he learns to do.
Is this supposed to be a comedy? Do we have any more like tags on it?
Not really. Genre action fantasy.
I don't know. I agree. I see where you're coming from, and I slightly do agree. Yeah. If it's about him just as a sword the whole time, it might be more boring. They can do it right. They can do it right, but
they can.
I think it would be a good thing if he switches back and forth. Now, this is already a light novel. The story's already been written. We don't know about it, obviously, but I hope...
But in the anime, they can do that.
I don't do that.
We'll see. We'll see. So the last one on our list here, you had me put this one on here. So this is Beast Tamer. The Beast Tamer who got kicked out from his party meets a cat girl from the superior... I'm so done with these fucking names, bro.
Need I say more? It's a long ass name. I don't need anything else.
I have a feeling you're not gonna like this.
I have a feeling I like everything I watch.
Negro, please. You remember that vampire girl one?
I can go.
Remember Hotter Drop? Remember Hot or Drop?
Oh,
Remember
I
that?
did not finish that, bro. I probably might pick it up again, but I did not finish that.
So action, comedy, fantasy.
Action, comedy, fantasy? Yeah, I'm gonna like it.
Yusha Party wo Tushuho Sarita Beast Tamer. Saikayusho Nu Nakama. This fuck. These names are fucking
Let me
ridiculous.
see the synopsis.
So the synopsis. So Beast Tamer Rain, who uses animals, was a member of a hero's party. However, since he couldn't do anything else, he wasn't able to keep up in battle. You only know how to play with animals. You're fired. Rain is kicked out of the party and now lives freely as an adventurer. On his journeys, he meets a girl from a cat tribe, the so-called strongest species, which in most animes they are like the beast people or like strong as fuck. Elsewhere, the hero party remains unaware that their previous success was all thanks to Rain.
Yeah, so now they're kicked out from the or
The
quit
hero
the-
party, quit the The story of a beast tamer no longer held back in his faithful encounter with a precious companion.
I think it'll be good.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it. But so if everybody out there, I mean, these are only the ones that we are looking forward to the most. If you actually go on my anime list, sponsors, you pretty much just go to the seasonal anime and then you can look up fall 2022 and it has literally all these animes on here. Pretty much show you everything that you can watch. And I definitely use this a lot because I can't keep track of all this shit.
No, that's actually pretty good advice because there's a few honorable mentions like that Demon Lord third season coming out. I know a lot of people actually do like that, but I never.
The Demon School.
Yeah, Demon School. I've never seen the first one, but I know that face because people have posted about it before. So
yeah,
check it out.
If you guys want to come and check out what we checked out, just go on my anime list on your phones or on desktops, whatever it is. Just look at all this. There are the more popular we get because we're trying to do what we can for you guys. There are ways for us to share our list. So maybe sometime in the future, if people really want this or somebody says something about it, we can create some kind of chat or Discord and share our list with people so you can actually watch what we're watching and kind of follow along with us kind of on this path of each one of these seasons. I know there's only like 2 or 3 or 4 really good ones coming out this October. I'm kind of looking forward to Winter 23 and next year because I know there's some like big titles coming out. But I mean that's it for me. I'm really looking forward to this stuff, and I hope you guys are too. So
you actually mentioned something that I want to go ahead and present to everyone who is listening. We do have a Discord, the Otaku Octagon, and if you ever disagree, want to bring up a point that you're willing to argue, you can see me in my Discord. Check me out. I have already argued with 3 people who tried to say, oh, this is actually this. So I said, yo, meet me in Discord. So if you want to meet us in Discord, come see us. We will argue anything. Let's go.
And in professional terms, if you would like to have a debate on the Otaku Octagon, please let us know. Comment down below, subscribe, ring that bell, ring those notifications so you don't miss out on any news. I'm gonna mute him. And realistically, if you guys disagree with anything we say or you guys even want to kind of chime in, we had those we did read our first couple comments a week or 2 ago. Thank you for that again. Thank you for supporting. Let us know in the comments down below. Let us know, ring the bell notification so the next episode comes out. If you want to keep disagreeing with us and just move on with our lives, then we can. But like, share, subscribe. We're trying to bring you the best content we can and updated anime news for you. So if that's all for you, that's all for me.
Peace.
Peace.